Bruce! Hey.
Go live.
And welcome to another exciting episode of FeelItRealFun.com. My name is Mr. 2020. I don't know what Bruce just found, but he found something out on the back 40, so Victoria's after him. What a hoot. Anyway, we've got a very cool show today. Episode number 252, Manifesting Love, Neville's Secret Weapon. We call it the Feeling Finder. And so we've got a reader email, 2 Neville Goddard quotes, timeless wisdom of the ages, some really hyper cool distinctions. Again, this is, let's define distinctions real quick. Ready? Distinctions, or let's define useful distinctions. Useful distinctions are distinctions that are useful. Okay, not trivia, not just, oh yeah, didn't Neville say this? Distinctions that are useful make life a lot easier. So, Billy has joined. Ginny has joined. Look at all this. Oh my God. Anne. Hey, Anne can comment at last. Cool. Anne taught me something, by the way. Actually, she confirmed something for me. I guess you can't comment unless you friend us. So if you're on Facebook watching this live right now, friend us. That way you can comment. Okay? And, if you're cool, we'll approve your friendship. If you're not,
cool.
That's right.
Right.
And Victoria's got a test that she applies to everyone.
Do I?
Yes. All right. So, freeneville.com.
Hello, Kim. Hello, Tasha.
Manifestingtothemax.com. We'll be talking about that today.
Leah.
And Leah is here. Who's that? Deacon. Good morning,
And
Deacon. And Pauline Brown. All right. I still think they shrunk the print a little bit more.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely. That or we're sitting further away.
Hello, Lauren.
Right. Lauren and all right. So Victoria.
Yes.
I've already explained. We've got a reader email, 2 Neville Goddard quotes, timeless wisdom of the ages, and we're going to explore the Feeling Finder today.
The Feeling
The
Finder.
Feeling Finder.
Okay.
It's fast and furious. It's the
Find the
Fast
feeling.
and Furious Feeling Finder. I think I'll call it that. Let's put that in there.
Feeling
It's the
Finder.
Fast and Furious. Fast and
Oh, thanks, Billy. I just saw you said Happy Autumn Equinox. And
Happy Autumn Equinox.
It is.
You know what works? Noticing that this is when autumn starts. And you notice all the governments now say autumn starts, at least ours says it starts the 1st of April or something.
Yeah.
It's like, right, let's ignore what works, guys. Right? Planting according to the equinoxes and so on for some reason. They've done it for 40,000 years or more, right? It actually worked. Do what works.
Yeah.
All right. There's a useful distinction. All right. So,
What are you doing, Babs?
Victoria,
You trying to come here?
shall you read
He's
today's
trying to
reader email?
come
Since it's from a
Yes. Is it from a girl?
Yeah, person with the same parts as you, Andrew Maxwell. The
I'm
other fuzzy
still-
Maxwell has joined.
Yes. So it's from Stacey.
That's right.
I'm still doing the Feel It Real sessions, but I noticed I'm not feeling it as real. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real, It feels like an image, nothing more. I don't know if it's because I'm trying hard to make the Feel It Real work. I read the testimonies and feel like why I am not doing it right, Am I saying all this correctly?
Yeah, just keep reading.
I'm still doing them, but I want to catch the feeling.
All right, so
Find
here's the thing.
feeling.
You want to find the feeling. You don't want to figure it out. Some people try that. That's not... Let me figure out how I would feel if we had puppies, Victoria. Just
Where is it? Let me find
versus,
it.
wow, what would it be like if we had puppies, right? So, but the Feeling Finder, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get to that after the Neville Goddard quote.
Yes.
So, Bruce.
Yeah, there
morning.
were workmen over there.
Charlene, hey, I just friended you, didn't I? Yeah, cool. I got a... Yeah, cool. So here we go.
Yep.
Ready. The whole vast world is a field to reap. You don't pick out this woman or that woman. Pick out the state. This applies to everything. But we're going to nail this with love today. I want to be blissfully happy, and if I were, how would I see the world and how would the world see me? Okay, most people just missed what I said. Not you guys, but most people, right? Well, shut out the world and go within and appropriate that state. And from within, let your friends see you as they would have to see you if what now you are assuming that you are is already true. Okay, ready? I'm going to run Victoria through this really quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
real
quick. This is called light speed. I want you to pick something, like the state that you want to assume, something that you want to have a shift in.
I want to have a shift in.
Yeah, just pick something. You don't got to tell them what it is. I just want you to pick something.
Yep.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, how would you see the world differently? How would the world see you differently? How would you hear? What would you hear? How would you hear the world differently? How would the world hear you differently? How would you touch and be touched by the world differently? Watch what she's doing. She's not figuring it out. She's noticing things.
Yeah.
She's not going, let me see. How would I see the world differently? How would I be seen differently by the world? How would I hear the world differently? How would I be heard by the world differently? How would I touch and be touched, feel the world differently? Yeah, you get it? She's not doing that. She's actually doing what I just asked her to do, right? She's not figuring it out, okay? So, here it is, ready? It's the Fast and Furious feeling finder.
Find the feeling.
Okay? Remember, notice what Neville said. How would I see the world and how would the world see me? Okay? Get it? Okay, and we're going to fix a mistake that a lot of people make that actually get this a little bit. Yasmin says she's feeling it. Yeah, sure, exactly. She's exploring it. This is all about exploring, guys. This is why Indiana Jones was such a popular movie, and Star Wars such a popular movie, and that Avatar thing, such a popular movie, because it was all adventure. You're designed to adventure. So when I say, hey, Victoria, so how would you see the world differently, and how would you be seen by the world differently? How would you hear the world differently? How would you be heard by the world differently? How would you touch and be touched by the world differently? What would you feel different? How would people feel different around you? She's in process.
Yeah.
You get it? By the way, I'm hitting her fast with these because I don't want her rational brain to go, well, let me see, how would I? You get it? This is not the same pattern. What would I say and what would they say about me, right? Versus, now, watch this, ready? What I don't want you to do, okay, another don't, is how would I be seen by the world differently? Well, then see how thin I am, and you start making movies about how thin you are, right? Don't do that, okay? How would the world see you differently when your friends go, whoa, look at you? Okay, get it? I just saw someone as thin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, wow, I see my body, it is thin. No. You get it? So this is how we do this. Okay? How would you see the world differently? Okay, you get it as a teacher. Okay? I work from home. She works from home. She's a consultant. I'm a teacher. We've got other projects going on. Working from home, we're not thinking about, we don't see the world like it's time to get up and shave. It's time to get in the car and drive. Okay, that's one way to see the world. That's from having a job. Neither one of us is all that psychologically employable anymore from what I can tell. Okay. What do we hear and how are we heard differently? I noticed once I started having something to be once being an authority showed up in me, I speak with authority and I'm heard with authority. You get it? Cool, isn't it? I'm also speaking from experience. Pretty important. Okay? These are designed to help you experience something, to find the feeling, not figure out what it could possibly be. Get it?
Yeah.
So, let's assume that you want to be married, just for fun. Okay, somebody out there watching this show, because we said it's live at the top of the hour, Manifesting Love, Neville's Secret Weapon, right? How would you see the world differently? How would the world see you differently if you were in that relationship? You get it? So, it's an obvious thing. They wouldn't see you with the guy necessarily.
No.
Okay? They'd see it. Watch
For
this.
example, it'd be like you can see some people that are searching for love.
Where is it?
They're looking. Is it him? Is it him? Is
There's
it
my
her?
soulmate.
Is it her?
Hello, soulmate.
Whereas when you are married, when you are blissfully happy in a relationship,
Yes.
you're not doing that. You just
No
ooze this bliss.
wonder he's taken.
Yeah.
Should make a lovely wife.
Yeah.
Who can I introduce her to? Hey, Mary.
Yeah.
So, get it? That's the thing. When you assume it, I had a friend of mine, another friend of mine from school, dropped me a note one day, and she said, I always knew you'd be a success. I grew up in the cheese line, guys. Yeah, seriously, we had the food stamps, the real food stamps. This is before they had the food stamp card. Okay, we got the cheese, all that stuff. But yeah, I was already coming from success in 7th grade. Okay, what are you doing?
No, not that one, Lucy.
You can't drag him off.
Go and get Squeak.
All right. So you get it? How would you see and be seen differently? When I saw the newspaper, I saw it differently than my friend Michael does. My friend Michael looks at the entertainment. I looked at the financials.
That's right. It's funny, that story.
Yeah, we were just talking about that last night. But Michael, yeah, I'd get the paper and go, half of this is garbage. I don't even know why they print this. Now Michael, lovely gay friend of mine, he would say, I know exactly what you mean. I love the entertainment section. That's the only thing they really need to print. And I'm thinking, that's the problem, Mike. The only thing I want is the financials. But you get it? Michael saw from a different state. He was into movies and entertainment and even did some acting and stuff, right? So we were coming from different states. I saw the world from an investor. He saw it from a movie man. You get it? This is so cool. Karen said, this is a bonus to see you today. I'm off today due to medical appointments, and I just love you too. Aw, Karen. We got to give you a hug. Look at this. I can't turn around.
Looks like you're hugging someone.
All right. Now, the questions again. How would you see the world differently? How would the world see you differently? In other words, when your friends look at you, do they go, oh, yeah, hey, big guy, versus, dude, you're looking good, right? And you don't even have to have the words. How do they see you differently? How do they hear you differently? What do you hear differently? I hear opportunity all the time. People say, oh, yeah, wow, kids, I mean, they don't want to do nothing. They just, they're lazy. They don't want to get a job. Well, what I see is, most of the kids that I know, okay, kids defined as 18 to 25, they want to do something with purpose. How can I help them find that? It's called the internet, right? You can make a good living on the internet and make a difference. Okay, and when I talk to them about that, some of them actually catch the spark. They're not lazy. I could look at them through that eyes. Well, yeah, but being the investor, okay, I perceive them differently. Get it? So, what would you see different? How would you see the world differently? How would the world see you differently? What would you hear differently? How would you be heard differently? Okay? As someone who's manifested love, how are you heard? You're not heard as, hey, nice to meet ya. It's more like, hey, there's a relaxedness when you know that you're loved, when you know you are loved. It's easy to love someone who's got that. And how would you touch and be touched by the world differently? Same thing. If you've manifested love, if you're feeling, if you've got a life that you love and you know that you're not craving a soulmate, you're not latching on to people. You know anybody that latches on to you? Like, yeah. The phone rings, right? Don't want to answer it. Got it? For some reason I thought about a spoon, Yasmin Maxwell. So, Annie and Kirsten. The E is silent, I hope. And Kirsten says, very helpful, thank you. Angus is always figuring out ways to earn money. Now, ain't that cool, right? How does Angus see the world?
Yeah.
Okay?
Opportunity.
Yeah, you can tell he loves hustle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so he sees the world in a particular way, and the world sees him a particular way. You can just tell he's got hustle going on. Yeah. Right? How does he hear the world? Okay? How does the world hear him? Hey, Mr. 20. Right? Yeah. He's got different questions. Right? You get it? This is so cool. And how's he touched by the world, and how does he touch the world? He saw my attitude money stash one day, right? You could just see how it touched him, right? That's it. Okay, so any questions, any comments, any way we can get more clear about this for you before we go to the dog park, because I have an appointment at 10 today.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
You do.
We've got to keep things moving.
11.
That's
and
right.
Then I've got the one slot.
That's right. Victoria's the one slot. That's one after lunch. Yes. All right. So Nettie says, great video. Yasmin says, exactly. Lori B is joining. We're wrapping it up.
Oh,
You'll have to watch the refund.
Whoa,
Brucey.
Nearly.
Quite a little adjustment. All right. Attitude money rocks. Absolutely. By the way, the attitude money is another way of exploring this. Ready? How would I see the world if I always had money? How would the world see me if I always had money? Find out. Okay, doing it as an actual physical experiment stretches some, it does some cool things. How would I hear? How would the world hear me if I always had money? You get it? I don't even have to figure out the sentences. I'm just, knowing I always have money. Okay, you get it? It changes everything. Okay? And, ready?
Half a tennis ball.
Being a loving puppy dad. Okay? This is treasure to me. How do I touch it? How does it touch me?
Yeah.
There's a dog down here that's just waiting for me to throw this.
Yeah.
So we've got to take him this way so he doesn't wipe out the cameras. Jesus.
Oh. Wrong way,
Nice
Bruce.
experiment.
That
way, buddy. It's back here.
Over there.
Get squeaky.
Get him. Get Squeak.
All right. So, how'd we do? Love you guys. We've got to head to the dog park. Fast and Furious Feeling Finder. Maybe we'll do another show on this as well. Post up your takeaways. Tell us how you're playing with it. Again, how would you see the world differently? How would the world see you differently? Wow, look how good you look, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that fast or faster. Second one, how would you hear the world differently? How would the world be heard by you differently? When I hear the birds, they tell me everything because of a state of mind that I'm in. And when I talk about bird language, okay, because of the state I'm in, people love to learn about it. Okay, you get it? And how would you touch and be touched by the world differently if you had manifested love? Once you've manifested love, after you've moved into the state of, you'll find, if you're a guy seeking a woman or a man or whatever combination it is for you, it's just easier to relate to you because you're not. Get it? All right. Yasmin says, I love when you do that. I'm not sure which that means. All right. And says, great way to explain the experience of the state chosen from inside and how it's reflected. How was that? That was pretty fun, wasn't it?
Sounds like you're on a game show.
Sheila Sultana is here. All right. So we love you guys. We're heading to the dog park. It's a quick in, quick out. Then I come back for, you get them seeing from a state, and you guys get to see me from a state. You get it? I love coaching and training and doing this stuff. You get it? It's very different compared to, we got to go to the dog park and I got to go to work. How would the world see me if I had to go to work?
Yeah, like I think
How
it
would I
was
see the
Anne
world
just
if I had to
said
go to work?
that she sees better things and hears more interesting things when she's in the state. And we were sort of talking about that
Yes.
this morning because I was saying how the state just so drives everything because I can hear. I can't think of an example now, but say someone will say something, and if I'm in a yucky state, I will hear that as a yucky thing, like something
absolutely
yucky about me, or and I'll be analysing it all. Whereas when I'm in a really great state, like the state I choose, rather than letting the state choose me. I might hear it, I might even not even hear it, and my reaction to it will be totally different. Like I won't hear it as a, what's a negative thing? So we've got the compliment, which is a good thing. What's the negative?
Criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't even think of the word. So, so I won't even hear it as a criticism. It's like when I'm in my chosen state. So
it's like the guy that left the message that said, "You guys need to get focused, get the puppies off the show, and start helping people."
Yes.
I could take that as a criticism. I take it as a compliment. And the reason I take it as a compliment, I'm not reframing it. It's that I want you guys to have a real look into our real lives. Okay? Yeah. This is not about, look at my 17 cars and my 24 pools that I just rented for the weekend to shoot this video. This is real life. You get it? How would they see me? How would I see what I do if I just decided to let this be real?
Yeah.
So many ways you can just play with the Fast and Furious Feeling Finder. All right.
Can't wait for what does she say? The replay, Laurie. Yes.
Excellent. It's a goodie.
Yeah, good
now,
one.
here's the crass commercial message. Ready? If you
Yes.
got some distinctions out of this, this is what Manifesting to the Max was all about. We wrote into heaps of goodie distinctions. I mean, heaps. That's the course on distinctions, and actually it reveals how we go through them as well, how we develop them. So if you like today's thing, get Manifesting to the Max at manifestingtothemax.com. Crass commercial over. But if you like this,
Yeah.
if you like how we drilled into some detail that I don't find anybody talking about, get manifestingtothemax.com. We do tons of it in there. So there's the crass commercial. Let's go to the dog park.
Yeah, he keeps bringing his ball back, so we've got to go and give him some real good runs around.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Love you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Okay. And thanks, Anne. I'm glad you
manifestingtothemax.com.
love the dogs. They are part of the. They
Ain't
are
they
a
cool?
big part of the family. Yep.
Cool. Love you guys.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
manifestingtothemax.com.
Bye.